Hey guys, I'm gonna jump real quick. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of my screen today. I just want to let you know that I do screen almost every day so I can stay updated with the market and what's going on. I'm still holding a lot of stocks, and today a lot of the market and a lot of stock acted positively to what Powell said. So basically, he said that they're gonna take it a little bit easy on the increased rate next month. I believe it's gonna be on 13th. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you what my eyes picked during when I screened. I'm gonna go straight to it. So AMR, right in here, AMR. This one I like it, so I'm gonna keep it on my watch list. Why? Because I really like the tightening. So you basically have a look at the volatility in here, starting to decrease. That means somebody keeps buying it from this level here to this level here to this level here. So I'm really liking it. So I'm just watching for a breakout. I'm not gonna anticipate the breakout. I'm not gonna buy it and predict that's gonna happen soon. It looks like it's gonna happen soon, but until then, I'm just gonna watch it. I like the revenue, and guys, please, when you do any research, this is just me. You do whatever you want. Look for stocks that really have good revenue, and as you can see right here, revenue growth rate last 4 quarters are 134%. Sometimes I look at the APS down here, but most of the time I'll look at what this guy did as far as sales and revenue. I really like this one, especially really if you look at the stock on the weekly, which I always urge you guys to look at the stock on the weekly. Beautiful chart, man. It's been smoother since the breakout in here. Beautiful, like 500%, and it's really it's time for another breakout. It looks like it's due for it. So keep this one in your watch list. Next one, it's called NUE. I think it's the same industry. No, this one's steel. The other one isn't coal. I like this one because if you watch with me, the stock had a base here, right? You can see it right in here. Had a base and then broke out right here, and then had a run actually for about 34%. Actually, decent gain. Came back all the way to this almost same base here. But the thing is, you want to see what happened after that. Usually, you don't want to see stock came back to that previous support. You want to see like a 50% correction. Anything lower than that, more than that, it's not really good sign. Anyway, the stock had a base, which actually, as you can see, it takes really longer time for those bases to set up. So double bottom in here, and then we had a tightening right in this area, right in here, broke out barely right in there. You can see it, and then had another follow through day in here with volume. Though you can see the volume down here, and now I can see that the stock starting to bounce right back. So it's like a retest of that previous resistance. But you can argue this is resistance, but I'm watching it way before that. You can see that we had resistance here, resistance here, and then we broke out here, came back, reached. So as far as I'm concerned, anything below, if the stock comes back, I'm starting to break below that price, right, this candle, right in here, or this one, you should be out. So that's just me. Moving on to the next one. This is TFII. The stock, again, look at the stock on the weekly so you can start your analysis. Started had a base here, had a run, and then pulled back. This is almost like probably like 40%. This is what I really like. And you had a cup and a handle right in here. You can see it here and here. Comes back down, up, and you can see the star starting to have a higher lows, and then starting to break. You look at the volume on weekly. That's what you want to see. Switch the chart to the weekly, and then you will be able to see that volume. Moving on to the daily, you can see the stock. So you want to put your stop loss right below that, and that's what I would do again, or below that 21 moving average. I like the revenue growth rate. Last quarters, full quarters are 70%. Which you want to see anything above 30 to 40%. Triple digit are welcomed. Way better. Those are going to be the leaders. Next one. It's going to be this one. Actually, I missed a couple times, but I just never found the setup. This is a new IPO, SLVM, Salvamo Corporation. Man, I just couldn't find the right setup. Like it's been all over the place. Look, like it's been going on in the channel, and I've been watching it since this day right in here when it kind of bounced. And then I used to do this like before. I used to buy them right in here and then put a stop loss right below. But I just didn't like that. It's been all over the place, but it's been really acting really well. Now it's making all-time high. Hey, this could be a leader. Revenue-wise, it's 27%. It's okay, but hey, the stock's really acting well. Next one, CEIX. This one broke all the time. I was watching it here, but I never had the capital to buy it. I don't want to jump all in the market because it's still a lot of geopolitical stuff is going on, so I don't want to jump in 100%. So, but the stock is making all-time high. It's acting good. Good rate 76%. All right, so you can see the stock move up here, make a slight pull back to the 50, bounce back, and then made a base here. Now it's breaking out. Look at the volume on the daily. Next one, Perry, and I did tweeted about this. If you're not following me, you can follow me on Twitter or stock tweets. And you can see the stock has a really long base. Look at the chart on the weekly. I mean, you can put sometimes what I do, if stock has like a previous high, I'll just put it like a horizontal line just to remind me, hey, this stock has a previous resistance. Just keep an eye on it. Stock moved up here, so you can see like the whole thing is. You can just draw it like this, just for simplification. The stock's been, it did broke out, it just came back for a certain reason. I don't care what the reason are, but you can see that it did act here. We had a resistance here, so you can see the stock came back. We're looking at the weekly. Stock had some resistance here, held their gains. You look at the volume. Always look at the volume along with the action, and then we're starting to break. So, and stock pulled back. I tweeted about it here and then pulled back. I didn't like this action. If it was me, I would take half out, but the stock reversed back. So in this case, and if you watch my previous stock and how I sell them, how I manage them, usually in this case, if I bought it here, I would have sell half here until I had my initial get stopped out completely. But since this it wouldn't take me out completely, I would actually buy the rest of it back and then put my stop loss right below. This is how I would manage it. I'm just giving you my thought. Another one is called this Hyatt Hotels. I like the stock. It has a look how long that base was. So, and then we haven't been doing anything for the rest, like for last almost 10 months. The stock's starting to break, not all time high, but for me technically you can see that the stock had some resistance. You can see it here, got rejected really high on that candle right in here. This is the daily, and that's starting to break right in here. So it's good. It's good. Stocks acted up pretty well. Look at that great rate revenue on last 4 quarters, 126%. The next one is PFGC, and the stock has a long base as well. It's in food distribution sector. Looking at it on the weekly, see that we haven't done anything for the last almost like a year and a half over that. And then now we're starting to break. Growth rate 63%. Those are what I look for. The stock gapped in here. So how much did it gap? It went like 13%. So anything that I gaps about over 10%, 20%, I would keep an eye on it. Those could be winners. My bad. And anyway, PFGC. Moving on to the next one. Next one's ACLS. I'm watching this one. This is a growth stock in the semiconductor. Resistance. Now watch what happened. Like every time we come close to that price, we get rejected pretty high. Now we come in with volume. Look at that volume down here. See it right in here. Now we come in with volume. Always keep an eye. Keep mind open. I mean, anything can happen. We came up here, and then we started to move sideways. All that action sideways. Now today we reversed because of that. I mean, I believe today the Dow Jones were down like 200 points. Now everything kind of reversed. So again, another stock to watch. But I'll put like a stop loss right below this, like this candle here, or below here. I mean, it's up to you. I usually do 5 to 8%, and I adjust my position size. Depends on the stock stop loss. Another one is chocolate, HSY. If you like chocolate. The reason why I put this one here, it's a slow mover. It's not really anything that's moved really too much. You can see the move from this base here that I draw here. You can see breakout here. It didn't really move like what 20%. Some stocks moved 20%. We did like 3 weeks. So anyway, always look at the story. What happened? We had a breakout here, got rejected. Broke out here, kind of follow it, but look at the volume down on the red. Now we came back almost like a short cup and a handle. You see it? And now we went sideways. Now we're breaking out. And then I see these 2 candles here as a resistance right on this day and this day. Now we're coming back with volume, and we close above 234, give or take 235. I would put a stop loss right below today's low as a stop loss. Moving on to the next one. What do we have? LW. You can see the chart's not really that quite good, but it's a decent stock. After the correction, you can watch here what happened. So this is where the action started to take place. We had almost like an inverse head and shoulders, broke out here, moved up, sideways, moved up again. But every time we go up, we don't come back down all the way down. I mean, we went sideways for almost like a while. Now we're starting to, we tested this resistance here, almost second time. Now we're right beneath it. I believe the stock is it's gaining some strength before it breaks above the high of that candle. And you look at it in weekly, that's a huge candle. You got 1, 2, yeah, 3 candles. So just watch that. It's not a great stock, but it's decent. It's just something to keep an eye on. But if you choose stock that like have higher volume, higher growth rate with good volume on weekly, that'll be great. Costco, it's a $500 stock. Great move, pulled back, and then it's not all-time high. I don't usually buy all-time high, but you can see the stock. This is almost good for investing. I would have put my stop loss right below today's low. That's decent, you know. Right, pulled back to the 21 moving average. Another one, CLFD. I think as you're familiar with this. Look at the move here, 50%. That's what you want. Stock moved way too fast for me here. I couldn't buy it. I was watching it when it gapped up. I didn't attempt to buy it. Usually I'll buy it like on the second day if it goes above the high previous day. But we came close to that previous high and resistance, and that's not me. I wouldn't follow it. Today it looked pretty good. The sales at 92%. I'll put my stop loss right below that previous low. Anything that happens below there, that's not gonna be good. The last one will be HDSN. I think I did tweet about this as well. Good base, growth rate 78%. Looking at the stock on the weekly, look at that big cup and handle, and then we had resistance here, like simple. Like when you look at the stock, it's really simple. There's nothing to discuss. If you overlook it, trying to look for that pattern, if it's taking you too long, that means it's not a good pattern. Do not force it. You see those couple of resistance area. And now we came back and we held the price. The move, we held it. We never got rejected like so much. We just held those gains. And this is like, I think it's decent, actionable. Alright, I hope you liked the video. Smash that like button if you want me to post more. Or if you want more opinion on any stock, you can drop them on the comment below. Subscribe to support the channel. And I hope to see you soon. Later. Bye-bye.